Pre-Algebra Lesson 119, Metric Volume Conversions. Now this is very similar to the previous lesson where we did English volume conversions. All the rules are going to be the same. It's just going to be unit multiplier problems, but instead of English measurements, we're going to use metric measurements. There's only one change, and that is whenever we come across cubic centimeters and milliliters. All right. Before we do the cubic centimeters and milliliters, let's just do a quick refresher. Make sure we know how to do some cubic unit conversions, or you guys can go back and watch the lesson for 118. That's another great refresher if you feel like you need it. So let's do a quick example. Let's convert oh wait, no, never mind. All of these have milliliters in them. Okay, so never mind. Let's go straight into this this metric conversion example then. Yeah, so if you guys need to see how to do cubic conversions, go back, watch video 118. This one is purely handling the concept of this brand new unit multiplier right here. It's going to be 1 centimeter cubed is equal to 1 milliliter, right? And vice versa. It could be 1 milliliter is equal to 1 centimeter cubed. Now up here I'm writing it as a unit multiplier. If we were to write it logically, it would be that 1 centimeter cubed is equal to 1 milliliter. Okay, so if you remember, a centimeter cubed is a measurement of volume, and liters are a measurement of liquid volume. And in the metric system, if you have 1 centimeter cubed, that's the same as having 1 milliliter. What this does is something a little bit funny, which is we could go from a cubic measurement to a first dimensional measurement of liters. Okay, so let me show you how this works. So well, actually, let me put it this way. If you remember, when we were doing unit multipliers, the reason why we multiplied everything 2 times or 3 times in area and volume was because we don't know how many cubic feet are in a cubic mile. It's not the same as 5,280. It would be a different number, vastly larger. But in the metric system, we know exactly how many cubic centimeters are in 1 milliliter. It is an exact measurement. So we do have a way to go from cubic to a single unit multiplier. So let's use this as an example. So let's say I've got 500 centimeters cubed, or no, sorry, not centimeters, 500 meters cubed, and I have to convert these to milliliters. All right, now notice it's going from third dimension to first dimension, or the third exponent to the first. So rules don't change. I'm going to take this starting number, I'm going to write it over 1. 500 meters cubed over 1. Now I don't know a measurement from meters to milliliters, but I do know centimeters, so I have to convert these meters to centimeters. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use good old-fashioned 3 unit multipliers, right? So I put 3, that word meters is going to be on the bottom of every single one, and then I know that there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter, 100 centimeters in 1 meter, 100 centimeters in 1 meter, right? And this is going to cancel out the meters cubed. Now what I've created is, by writing these 3 unit multipliers, I've gotten rid of the unit meters, and I've created centimeters times centimeters times centimeters, or centimeters cubed, also known as cubic centimeters. Now once I have these 3 centimeters, I can now use one of these unit multipliers, right? I can use one of these up here, because remember, the goal is to get to milliliters, and I know exactly how many cubic centimeters are in 1 milliliter. It's 1. So instead of doing 3 unit multipliers like I have been, I only need to do 1. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 unit multiplier. Centimeters is on top, and on the bottom, instead of just putting centimeters like usual, I'm going to put centimeters cubed, right? And then on the top, I'll put 1 milliliter. So now what I do is I cancel, 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 right? And my answer is now in milliliters. So for the final answer, what I'm going to write is just going to be 500 times 100 times 100 times 100 milliliters, because that is the only label left. None of these ones on the denominator matter, and that is my final answer. Okay, so that's how we do unit conversions with metric measures. Let's do another one. Let's go from liters to metric, right? Oh wait, no, wait. Yeah. So let's go from liters to metric. Let's say we, instead of 500 meters cubed, let's say we have 500 liters, and I want to convert these to meters cubed, right? So I want to take 500 liters to 500 meters cubed. Let's do the exact opposite. So I'm still going to take my starting point. I'm going to put that over 1. 500 liters over 1. But now I need to convert these liters to milliliters, right? So notice this is a one-dimensional thing, so I don't need to do 3 unit multipliers. I'll just do 1 unit multiplier, which is 1 liter, and then how many milliliters are in a liter? Well, that's 1,000 because we should know our unit. In metric system, milli means 1,000th. So I've got 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter, right? That cancels. I'm in the metric system now. Now, for milliliters, in order to get to meters cubed, I'm going to use this guy up here. I'm going to use milliliters to centimeters cubed. So I'll put that 1 milliliter is equal to 1 centimeter cubed. That cancels, right? And now I'm in centimeters cubed. Once I'm in centimeters cubed, I can now convert to meters cubed. But I have to do the conversion rate 3 times because I'm in the cubic measurement. So because of that 3, I'm now going to put centimeters, 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 and then I'm going from centimeters to meters. And I know there's 100 centimeters in every meter. 1, 1, 1. That cancels 1, 2, and 3. And so now let's simplify. On the numerator, I'm going to have 500 times 1,000. So let's see here. 500 times 1,000 on the numerator. The rest are ones. On the denominator, I've got 100, 100, 100. Okay, so 100, 100, 100. And then my final answer is going to be meters, meters, meters. So meters cubed. And there we go. So that's how we do unit conversions in the metric system when we're involving milliliters and cubic centimeters. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know on the school website, and I will see you in class.